part two of covering a video that was sent to me more than 3 times regarding the quote, new information on GLP-1s. That's not actually new, it's just new to her. And maybe it's new to you, I don't know. The nutrition, right? So the GLP-1 in your body is produced by something called the L cells, and they are throughout the gut. Um, and they should produce this GLP-1 hormone in your body naturally if your gut is healthy. Now, your gut being healthy is the caveat there, right? Because if your gut's not healthy, then you have a problem. However, what most people also don't realize is that they are released via the hepatic portal as well. So your liver plays a role. So the liver produces something called proglucagon protein, and it is released, and then your L cells actually produce an enzyme that cleaves parts of the proglucagon off that create the GLP-1, because the GLP-1 hormone is a peptide, and peptides are chains of amino acids. Amino acids are proteins. One of the main ways that your body knows to release this is, number one, you have to have a healthy liver, period. Number two, you have to be eating enough fiber. The recommended daily amount of fiber, I think, is like 30 grams for a female and 40 grams for a male. And that fiber should be coming from vegetables, not bread, not grains. Vegetables. And it comes from protein intake. Some essential fatty acids will also help the gut produce this enzyme to get GLP-1. And then what the GLP-1 in your body does naturally is it helps to regulate leptin and ghrelin so that you understand, okay, hey, yes, I am full, I am satisfied, I'm doing fine. Or, no, I'm still hungry, I still need food. In your body naturally, it does slow down peristalsis, which is the movement that happens in the small intestine, so that your body can appropriately, at different points throughout the small intestine, absorb specific nutrients. Like, for instance, copper is absorbed only at the first part of the small intestine. So people ask, well, why does your program work? My program works because it's based on high fiber that comes from vegetables. It's based on high protein that comes from animal protein. It's based on only healthy essential fatty acids, omega-3s only, period. Because we already have too many omega-6s and omega-9s in the diet. So my program teaches people how to restore their gut's ability to produce GLP-1. But the other thing that my program does is it does work with people in a way that they are fasting. There's no snacking between meals. And depending on how much weight they have to lose and how much activity they are doing during the program, they either have 2 or 3 meals a day. One of those meals sometimes is just protein and strength training. Your muscle tissue is the most sensitive to insulin. So if you have enough muscle tissue, you are less likely to become insulin resistant. The other thing is those omega-3s that come from fish, sardines, stuff like that, they actually make your cells more responsive to GLP-1, which means that your body can better manage insulin. The other thing that the fasting does is it allows your body time to actually heal the lining of the gut. And that's where most people are in trouble. Getting enough fiber also helps feed the bacteria in your body that are there that have been shown in the twin study in 7,200 people, 3,600 sets of identical twins, to determine whether somebody will have obesity or non-obesity based on their gut bacteria. And the fiber helps produce those gut bacteria. because it helps feed them and underfeeds or starves the bad gut bacteria that you don't need. And people are going to be in the comment section saying, oh, these GLP-1s have ruined your business. I actually, I have 6 clients right now who are on a GLP-1 and they're trying to do this the right way. And part of the reason that they came to me is because they hit a stall. They were having side effects they didn't like, and their doctor just wanted to increase the dose. And they were like, but I'm already having side effects. I don't want to have more side effects. I need to fix this. What's happening? One of them, we didn't change her dose at all of her GLP-1. In fact, she's taking a lower dose now than she was a month ago. Because she lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks. 20 pounds in 2 weeks. All she did was start my program. 20 pounds, 2 weeks. She had been stalled with her GLP-1 for 8 months. So now she's tapering down her dose because she knows that the way that she was eating before wasn't helping her gut. It wasn't helping feed the right gut bacteria, and it was creating more symptoms. So now that she understands how to eat and she's actually lost all the weight she wanted to lose, and the program's a 12-week program, and she lost it in 2 weeks, she's like, oh, I need to taper. I need to taper. And that is what is possible when you're doing it the right way. She's also playing tennis 3 days a week. She's also strength training 3 days a week. And then she walks about 15,000 steps a day. She has also lost about 8 of that 20 pounds while traveling in Spain. So while on vacation, she lost 8 pounds. Mind you, her vacation in April, she didn't lose any weight. She actually gained 5 pounds. Everyone keeps saying that these medications haven't been on the market long enough for us to know all the bad side effects. And my argument is these medications have not been on the market at these doses long enough for us to know the side effects. They have been on the market for 20 years. 20 years. We know what the side effects are, period, of a dose that was causing weight loss, period. That dose was at least half what the current weight loss doses are. And I don't think these should be taken off the market because I think there's been too many good things that have come out of these studies, but I really think we should go back and reevaluate the dose because that's the part that is creating all of the negatives. I don't believe it's the medication itself. I believe it is the dose. You can drink too much water in a day. You can drink too much water over a week. You can eat too much candy in a day. You can eat too much protein. You can do all of those things. And too much of a good thing is just simply too much. And this dose issue, that's the issue. The science is good. The dose is the problem. And the fact that we're starting everyone, regardless of what we know about their body and how their body has responded to hormone therapy in the past, because most of them haven't gone through hormone therapy, let's be honest, and how their body has responded to even nutritional changes in the past, because we probably aren't really looking at that. We need to start evaluating every single person in front of us as an individual and maybe think about going back to the doses that were for diabetics, not the doses for weight loss, and slowly taper people up with the nutritional and exercise changes in order to see where their best fit is, not just, well, this is what's on the pamphlet, this is what I'm giving. That's not critical thinking, it's not clinical thinking, and it's creating a lot of problems. But the medication that causes your body to produce this hormone, the only reason I have a concern about that is that we're still not addressing the root issue. We didn't go back and say, this is where the problem started and here's how we fix it.